Hey, what's up, everyone? This is me, Dre. Now, on a daily basis, I try my best to, when I get home, get online, look at my email, because with my channel, it's steadily growing. But I get a lot of comments from people that share their opinions, some that want to argue with me. That's neither here nor there. But I'm subscribed to a gentleman named JMillerSpeaksOut. Really cool brother. I've been subscribed to him for quite a long time, and I really enjoy his channel. I'm going to leave a link to his page so that you guys can check him out. I highly recommend, if you like the deep thinking and someone who likes to look at things objectively, he's definitely one cat that I would recommend. But all the same, he put out this recent video about another black guy that was out at the park with his two daughters, minding his own business, black guy. And this little 7-year-old white kid, missing teeth and all, comes up to him and calls him a nigger. Knowing what I know now, I mean, seeing the video, because I wish I could have done a reaction video for that, it had me floored. And I'm not saying floored as in humored, just stunned. Like I caught a heavy punch to the chin. It caught me off guard. I mean, I know looking at the title what to expect, but just the way the kid said it, just not knowing what the word means, but at the same time, he had to have heard it from somewhere, some older person. Now, the gentleman that was capturing the video, he did ask this young kid, where did you get this from? And he kept asking him to repeat it just to make sure that he wasn't hearing shit. But when he asked the young kid, you know, where's your parents? The parents were nowhere to be seen. So this little bastard's just running around. And who knows what other black people he would have gone up to and called a nigger. But that's the kind of thing that makes you wonder about his upbringing. And for me, I can't sit there and blame him, because the truth is, kids aren't born racist. That's something that they're indoctrinated into. That's something that they learn just from a continual basis, being around other adults who might share that type of opinion. So I'm guessing, you know, he's in the back of the car and mom, dad, or uncle, or big brother, someone is driving around, sees a couple black people on the street corner getting ready to cross the street or whatever they're doing, and the word is uttered, and every time a black person is seen, that word is thrown out there. So now the kid, he's basically saying, okay, black person, nigger is synonymous with one another. So anytime I see a black person, I'm just going to go ahead and just randomly go up to this stranger and call him out a nigger. So once again, I can't blame the little kid. I blame the adult who had that word put into his head. Me, do I say the word? I don't say nigger. Do black people say nigger? Yeah, we say it. But there's always an argument. Why is it okay for black people to say it, but not white people? The biggest difference, and once again, if you have to ask that question, because I've said this before, that you're probably fucking racist. If at best, you're ignorant as fuck. Simply because black people generally, when you hear black people say it, whether it's on one of these dumbass shows that they have like on VH1, Housewives of Atlanta, or Lovin' Hip Hop, or that stupid shit, or even on like on a hip hop or rap song, we say nigga, and there's really not a reason to go into that discussion, because there's no need to beat a dead horse. I mean, the shit is always going to be asked by someone who just, I mean, there's no time, there's not enough time in the world to educate someone on that, because if they don't know by now, then let them remain ignorant. But all the same, this gentleman was shocked having a little kid just come up to him. His two daughters, they look like they were biracial. So, of course, he's, you know, taken aback by this whole thing. And he has said himself, you know, he's never wanted to strike a young kid until he met this little guy. The natural instinct is to want to retaliate, but, you know, in his right mind, don't just go and haul off and hit a young kid. I wouldn't even say go off and punch the adult who taught the little bastard that word. It's just a matter of teaching your kids that growing up, just to hate someone for the color of their skin, or to discriminate, or try to teach them that if their skin is not the same color as yours, they're better. And I know with this video, people are going to comment. People are going to say, well, black people discriminate. Yeah, right. They do. Black people discriminate against Mexicans, whites, Asians. There's a stereotype that each ethnicity can say about one another. It's not to say that every ethnicity is racist, but there are racists amongst every ethnicity. But when you look at the word, obviously here with U.S. history, it generally points in one direction, and this isn't me condemning, and I don't even have to say who it is because you can read between the lines. But you're going to have those that are going to want to argue once again on this channel. That's to be expected. Always is, because with my channel, I've been doing this for quite some time, and the topics that I discuss, it's something that touches upon everyone. I speak out for everyone because I have friends of every background. So I don't condemn one ethnicity because I know we have our own shit as black people, and I speak about that. But I also speak out about the shit that happens within other ethnicities. So that's one of the reasons why you don't see me going to statistics. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think statistics are bullshit simply because for those who want to argue and use statistics, it's easy to say black people make up 12% of the population, but the prison population, they make up 85% and so on and so forth. And I say to motherfuckers that want to come out with that bullshit is, out of the 80 or 100% of the black people that you know, how many of them are criminals? How many of them have been to jail? How many of them do drugs? How many of them have done wrong? That's like me saying, you know, all serial killers are white. But of all the white people that I know, I don't know any that are serial killers, so I don't generalize. And that's a little bit off the subject, but this is just something that always I find myself discussing, is just how people treat each other. I try to treat everyone as my equal. Like I said, if being a racist against an asshole was a concept, then yeah, I would be a racist, because there's a lot of assholes that come to my channel to share their opinion, but their way of thinking is so one-sided that they don't get a general picture, a look at the picture as far as people as a whole, because all blood is red as far as when it comes to people. And just to discriminate against me for the color of my skin, you know, it's easy to troll on the internet. But this little kid just trolled this black guy at the park, and he was minding his own business, enjoying time with his daughters, and this is what he was subjected to. And I tried to do a search to see if on the internet there's some little black kid running around randomly calling Asians or Hispanics or whites some sort of racial epithet, but I didn't see anything. Anyway, this video is basically to share my opinion, just like all my other videos, because this is my YouTube channel, so I'm entitled to do that. But I always encourage those who can think objectively to leave their comments as well. And if you like my videos, share it with your friends. I do appreciate that. Spread the word. You know, I always enjoy when people come to my channel and hear what I have to say and leave comments, whether they agree or disagree, because not everyone's going to see it the same way that I do, but that's all fine and dandy. Anyway, once again, if you like this video, I hope that you like, subscribe, and share. Peace.